to a boot camp held yesterday at the Institute's Kismatpur campus that houses the incubator. Along with these 12, there were 11 wildcard entries, of which one was also selected, and together all of them presented revised pitches to the jury, where they demonstrated their technology and products. These were judged based on their impact and merit of the business plan. And the top 3 winners of this challenge will walk away with 10 lakhs collectively, along with 6 to 12 months of incubation at the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute. So without further ado, I would like to invite Founder and Chair Board of Trustees of the L.V. Prasad Eye Institute, Dr. G. N. Rao, to deliver the opening remarks.
Dr. Mohan Reddy Garu, Mr. Rangreka, friends from various technology corporations, innovators, colleagues and friends. L.V. Prasad Eye Institute started believing in the poem of Robert Frost. 2 roads diverged in the woods, and we took the one less traveled. And that has made all the difference. That has indeed made all the difference for us. The Startup Challenge 2023 is yet another manifestation of that philosophy of our institute. How did we get into this? About 11-12 years ago, we attended a hackathon organized by Ramesh Raskar of MIT Media Lab. And then during a casual conversation with one of our colleagues, Virender Sanwan, they brought up the idea of having a hackathon with our institute the following year, which was organized at BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. On our way back from there at the conclusion of that, I asked Virendra, why don't we have our own technology innovation center? Virendra said, are you kidding? It's going to cost money. Are you okay with that? I said, yeah, we'll find money. And go to the board and ask for an investment of 1% of our budget. The board agreed with that, but without having to spend even a single paisa, we got a donor sitting in the front row here. Dr. Mohan Reddy called me and said, I am committing support for the first 5 years. So that's how the Technology Innovation Center of our institute came into being. Much has happened during this interim decade. A lot of excitement, a lot of discussions, a lot of partnerships, a lot of possibilities. And I believe we are on the verge of a completely new excitement in our journey of innovations, because LVP is founded and has grown on the philosophy of innovation in everything that we did. And I hope we'll continue to have the same success that we had with others during this journey. Thank you all again for your support and your participation in this inaugural event of Startup Challenges with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rao. And as is tradition, to know more about LVPI and what makes it special to host this challenge, I invite Dr. Prashant Garg, Executive Chair, LVPI, to do the honors.
Thank you, Jovita. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to welcome and thank Mohan Reddy Garu, Srinivas Rao Garu, Dr. Ajit Rangnekar, the jury members, all the participants of this startups, friends from media, and all the dear colleagues. Today is a landmark day in the journey of L.V. Prasad Eye Institute. As we celebrate this award ceremony of the first startup challenge that we have conducted over past 1.5 days, it marks the beginning of a completely new era of supporting startups in our country, particularly those which are working in the health sector. When L.V. Prasad Eye Institute started its journey way back in 1986, but even earlier when Dr. Rao decided to return back, the dream at that point of time was that we will have a center of excellence which will provide care of the most complex eye diseases and will participate in education of eye care providers in modern ophthalmology. With our activities over a period of time, we never realized that today we are present in 275 locations physically. These locations are very strategically designed, and if you look at this pyramidal model, which I will be talking to you in my subsequent slides, has made us a very unique institute that has provided a model of healthcare delivery which allows the mission of that the person living in the most remote rural area also get in touch with healthcare system. We also did not realize that we have touched lives of close to 36 million people through our services. And 50% of these patients were served at no cost to them. Through our educational program, we have been able to induct close to 60,000 people as eye care professionals to help us in our efforts at alleviating needless blindness. In these 36 years, through our activities, we have built linkages that are spread all across the globe. We are not only a hospital providing care to people suffering with vision impairment, but our activities are multidimensional. We have 10 functional arms covering each and every aspect that in a true spirit an institute should pursue. And through these different arms which are working very closely with each other, participating in an interdisciplinary manner, it has been possible to make a significant contribution in our efforts for prevention and treatment of patients suffering with vision impairment and our efforts of eliminating needless vision impairment and blindness. The journey of innovation formally started when we launched our program called LVP Mitra program in collaboration with MIT Labs, which, as Dr. Rao alluded to, was facilitated by Mohan Reddy Garu through his organization SIGNed. The aim at that point of time was to bring together expertise of eye specialists engineers and scientists. Our approach has been the model of momentum, which allows us to drive the philosophy from ideation to implementation. And in this journey over past decade or so, we have been able to roll out some of the products that were manufactured or developed by our team. Several products are in different stages of trial and verification, and some are in ideation. The boost to this whole effort was when we were able to secure LVPI bioincubator. We call it LVPI BioNest. And now, in past 1.5 years, through partnership with Sadhguru team, we have been able to bring life to this BioNest. We already have 4 incubatees in this BioNest, and there are many more that are likely to be inducted in soon near future. Can you advance the slide? And therefore, it's a moment of great pleasure for us when we have all assembled here for the celebration of this award ceremony of our first Startup Challenge. But the innovation is not new to LVPI. The foundation of innovation was laid on the same day that the foundation stone of this organization was laid. From the day one, we decided that no one will be denied care. And because of that commitment, close to 50% of the patients have been provided services at no cost to them. More important is that the scope of this approach is not just limited to cataract surgery, as happens in most of the eye care organizations. We extend the scope of this activity to all specialties and all kind of cases, irrespective of complexity and the cost of treatment. Another big innovation happened when we decided that we are going to be including rehabilitation services as part of this organization to take care of the people who are suffering with irreversible vision loss. We are the first organization that made a commitment to include a dedicated children eye care center, and we were the first in whole of the Asia region. Around 2012, we made a commitment that we are going to be adopting technologies. And at that point of time, our team made a commitment that we will be building our own electronic medical record. The electronic medical record now is used in every center of our network, right from advanced tertiary eye care up to the vision center. Last month, the journey of EMR was inducted as a case study in the Harvard Business Reviews. We have also decided that we are going to be adopting any and every technology that help us in expanding the scope of our services, the reach of our services, and bring efficiency in our services. There are several such platforms that our team built or we started using with the help of other companies that are currently helping us to enhance our efficiency. One such device you will see in our patient care areas, which are check-in kiosk. In the field of eye banking, when we started our journey in 1989, most people discouraged us. They said in India nobody donates organ or eyes. By adopting a very novel approach of hospital cornea retrieval program, we have made a significant growth in the number of corneas that we are able to procure. Earlier, the corneas could be stored only for 24 hours. We thought that that lead to a lot of inconvenience to both patients as well as operating team. And we made an effort of manufacturing our own cornea preservation medium that allowed us a flexibility of 3 days for storing corneas, and therefore the tissues can be used at the convenience of the patient and at the convenience of operating. We modified the process of amniotic membrane processing, storage and distribution, and today are privileged to be the center that supplies these tissues all over the country. Our team has also decided that they are going to be working to keep abreast with all the technologies that are happening anywhere in the world. And toward that, when we started our journey into lamellar corneal surgeries, the eye bank team took up the challenge that they are going to get trained into preparing these tissues and are going to be supplied. Last month, our team learned the art and implemented distribution of the innermost layer of cornea we called as a descemet membrane endothelial complex. And today we are able to supply this tissue also to operating surgeons. And this helps in a big way because the surgeons have not to spend time, their operating time preparing these tissues, but rather the eye bank is able to supply.